Hello, and welcome to another Crack-a-Pack. Today I thought we could try running back the same format as last week, where we did a quick pack one, pick one together, and then we can take a look at a completed draft deck. Although this week, unfortunately, I do not have a prize pack for us to open, but we'll still talk about how the deck performed and everything like that. So let's get started by opening up our play booster and making a draft pick. Alright, we are starting out with Fire Rim Form, Dragon's Prey, Snakeskin Veil, Humbling Elder, Fortress Kincard, Dusyad Earthcarver, Summit Intimidator, Teeming Dragonstorm, Karu Goldkeeper, Sunset Strike Master, the rare is Glacierwood Siege, and another Glacierwood Siege, another Fortress Kincard, a foil Swiftwater Cliffs, and a spirit token with another spirit on the back. Alright, so here is our pack. Kind of seems like we're being told that we should be taking Glacierwood Siege, but I'm not really wild about this card. Both of the options are focused on the graveyard, but not really in a way that I would be interested in. So I think I'll pass on Glacierwood Siege. For other cards of interest, I think I'm looking at Dragon's Prey or Snakeskin Veil. I think Dragon's Prey is a solid removal card, and then Snakeskin Veil is great for negating removal, or could even be used as a combat trick if you need it. So I really like both of these, but let's take a look at the uncommons as well. So we've got a Dragonstorm, a dragon, and a Sunset Strike Master. I really like all of these, honestly. I especially like that the Sunset Strike Master kind of doubles as a removal spell once its creature stats have been outclassed. But if I'm looking at the 5 of these, I think Dragon's Prey is where it's at for me. But I am curious to know what you think, and I would love if you left a comment to let me know which card you would be picking. And in the meantime, I will lay out the complete draft deck for us to look at. Once again, we'll pull out the basic land, so we're not using up real estate for that. And we can spread these out a little bit more. I apologize for the glare. I know that's a little annoying. But yeah, we've got a pretty straightforward Mardu deck here. And with this I went 2 and 1. I don't feel like this did too bad, but one of its biggest downfalls was not having very good mana. And these were the only non-basic lands that I ended up with. I really would have liked to see a few more of the 2-color lands, but none of the ones in my colors came through at a time that I was able to take them. I learned later that the drafter next to me was in 5 colors, so I'm sure some of them went there. And I think there must have been another Mardu player to my right as well, because in pack 2 I was getting fed quite a lot of Mardu cards. Like, that's when I picked up the Zergo and the All-Out Assault. But in packs 1 and 3, it really wasn't like that. I was just kind of picking up white and black cards where I could. And this one was an 8-player pod, by the way. But yeah, by the end of pack 1, I actually didn't even know what colors I was in. Like, these had all come from pack 1, but I wasn't solid on whether I was Mardu quite yet, until I picked up the Zergo and decided to commit to it. And I think this curve actually looks quite a bit higher than it actually felt. Like, we've got these 6-mana dragons here. But really I was mostly casting the Charring Bite for 2 mana. Of course, Salt Road Pack Beast gets quite a bit cheaper, especially when you've got Mobilize going on. Riling Dawnbreaker is sometimes just a 2/2 for 2, so not many things were actually that expensive. I really enjoyed all of the removal in this deck, and nothing was really out of reach of the damage spells. What else? I never did get to All-Out Assault, so I was kind of bummed about that. And Zergo never really got to do his thing either. I did cast him a few times, but he was just kill on sight for my opponents, so he was never around for very long. I guess the actual MVP of the deck was really Bonecairn Butcher. A 4/4 for 4 with Mobilize 2 was already great. And then on top of that, your attacking tokens have Death Touch. So all of these 1/1s that were easy to block are suddenly very threatening. So yeah, I really like this card. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This deck was really fun, and like I said, it went 2-1, so I'm totally fine with that performance. But let me know what you think. And are you still drafting Tarkir Dragonstorm? Or are you all in on the Final Fantasy hype? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And I think for next week's Crack-a-Pack, I'm probably gonna do Cube. So I'll see you back here on Monday for that. And for this coming Friday, I'll probably be doing some standard. So definitely come check that out if that is of interest to you. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, I would absolutely love it if you would give it a thumbs up. And please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll be back with new Magic the Gathering ASMR videos every Monday and Friday. I truly appreciate all of your support, and I hope you have a wonderful day.